What's up, y'all? Here with some more Dragon Ball FighterZ. Still feeling a little bit under the weather, but I wanted to make a video talking about these World Tour Finals and the importance of these World Tour Finals moving forward for this game and franchise. So before I get into that, just for a second, I want to mention that the actual location has been announced now for the World Tour Finals. Are going to be in Los Angeles at the Majestic downtown, and you can see that live on twitch.tv/Dragon Ball FighterZ. Now, the important things that I think we need to see from this tournament, at this tournament, or shortly afterwards, is first Season 2. Bandai Namco and Arc System Works, it's going to be time for them to actually give us some sort of confirmation and put the rumors to rest that Season 2 is actually a real thing and that it's coming to this game, because it's important for the momentum of this game moving forward. Now, I do think that's going to be happening. Dragon Ball FighterZ is a very successful game. It was a great success for both of those companies. I've already talked about that before. So with that already said, the next thing is this World Tour, which I'm sure is going to be happening again with the Season 2. They're going to need to change up this prize pool. I do not like how this prize pool has been handled. The success of Dragon Ball FighterZ, as I mentioned, has been massive. It sold a lot of copies. It broke records as far as some of the amount of copies that it sold. So for the prize pool to only be $25,000 split up between top 8 is kind of underwhelming. And you're going to need something higher than that to actually keep the competitive scene alive and thriving. Because when you compare that to other top games, because yes, Dragon Ball FighterZ is a top fighting game in the world now. It just won Best Fighting Game of the Year at the Video Game Awards. Okay, so keep that in mind. But when you compare that to the other huge fighting games like a Street Fighter, like a Tekken, like an Injustice, as far as NetherRealm Studios fighting games, it is not enough. Capcom for Street Fighter. Now, granted, Street Fighter is a legendary game that's been around for quite some time, but that prize pool is like $225,000, $250,000. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I know it's over $200,000 for sure at their Capcom Cup. Also, NetherRealm Studios with Injustice 2. The Injustice 2 Pro Series just ended their last tournament a few months ago, and that was almost $200,000 as well. That is a huge difference. Now again, granted those two franchises have been around for quite some time, but it's not like Bandai Namco doesn't have the money to put behind this game, because they do make Soul Calibur and Tekken. And again, Dragon Ball FighterZ has done very well as far as outperforming both of those titles. So maybe it's just a matter of fact that this game just really over-exceeding expectations. They didn't expect any of the success that it's had. So as far as the money they put behind it and all that, they're just going to have to readjust. With Season 2 moving forward, they're just going to have to readjust, because if you're a competitive player, if you're a pro player as far as fighting games are concerned, why would you put all that time and effort into a game that only pays out such a small amount compared to just being able to play another game that pays out a whole lot more? It's about return of investment, right? So if you put the money behind this game that people already love, that's going to just broaden the competitive field. You're going to get a whole lot more competitive action, people traveling, all of that. It's going to be really good for the game, including with Season 2. So that's the two things that are most important, I think, that we're going to need to see from the World Tour Finals. Season 2 announcement, some sort of teaser, anything we can get, and then also moving forward to change up the World Tour a little bit, put some more money behind it, and let's blow out this franchise as big as we can get it, because I think a lot of people are ready for some more Dragon Ball FighterZ. So as far as this video, that is going to be it, folks. I do hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think as far as what I've said, what you think about the World Tour Finals, what you think about my opinions. If you did enjoy the video, feel free to like it and subscribe to the channel. There's always much more content on the way, and I'll see y'all later.